sure that this is quiet. It's so loud. There we go. Now I need to stop. Listen to my mic. Because it's going to play back over desktop. So. I need to go turn my fan down. Juan. Hello, Lego. 1 second, I'm turning down my fan. Juan. Oh my god, there are a lot of you. Why are there so many of you? Boss, you eat my butthole. Typing. That's lewd. We're gonna start with Warrior. Don't call me Smelly Butthole. Warrior is the most well-rounded stats.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded
I
by
think
fog.
my button clicks are extremely loud.
A
But that's
land
okay,
of
it's just
grey
part of the
crags,
experience.
arch trees, and
I'm pretty sure.
everlasting dragons.
Not my fault you have a smelly butthole. You have a smelly
But
butthole.
then there was fire,
Not me. My
and
butthole is
with
clean.
fire came disparity.
Skip this cutscene. Skip this one too, I don't care. It's been a little bit since I've played Dark Souls, but I think I shouldn't get gotten by anything. Hopefully this is just a calm, casual playthrough. I'll probably go for all bosses. Or maybe I won't. I haven't decided yet. Bruh, he got in my way. Why would he do this? Dark Souls speedrun ASMR. Ow. He's the DS spot donger. There we go. I'll do my very best to not get too excited. Being excited is the opposite of ASMR, I think. First boss is down. Victory achieved. What an excellent word. Victory achieved. I got a lost soul of the undead. Scrumptious. Scrumptious. That do anything for you? Pazu smells. I got an Estus flask from that guy. Thank you, whoever just kindled that bonfire for the Estus flask. I don't want to join his covenant. He sucks. I failed the trick. Didn't roll fast enough. I don't know, I'm getting all these things I won't use. Those I'll use. Lloyd's Talisman. I didn't fall far enough that time. Excuse me, Skellyman. Ow. Ow. Skeleton. That is a very informative message. We're probably going to do a quality longsword build. I think that's the best bet for this playthrough. It seems like the least hassle. Quality longsword is also just something I genuinely enjoy playing in this game, as it is usually pretty fast and pretty fun. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is we are heading down to get the Firekeeper's soul. The Firekeeper's soul is hidden in New Londo ruins across the first bridge. You turn around and go through that arch in the top right of the screen, and across that bridge you can find a Firekeeper's soul. You can't kill these ghosts without a transient curse. I am gasping for air. I don't know how to breathe. I fell off the cliff. Okay, what if I whisper more gently like this? Does that work? Less breathy whispers? Don't LMAO nerd me. I'll die again. Oh, I forgot to send the elevator back up. This morning I burned the roof of my mouth on a chicken biscuit, and it still really hurts, which is kind of a shame, because I don't really like it when my throat hurts. You know what I mean? Kind of feels a little bad. when my throat hurts. Speak normally, but turn the mic really low. I think that's actually the opposite of the meta. I grabbed the wrong thing. I definitely didn't want to grab that sword. Grabbing that sword. I'm very bad right now. I couldn't remember if the sword was on the left or the right, but I guess it was on the left, which is a shame, because I still want the soul on the right. Maybe if I go back, I can get the soul on the right. Or maybe I can't. I don't know. I also love my 3 FPS 480p stream. It looks really good. Just like the good old days of 2011 streams. Years in the future and the stream quality stays the same. Don't okay boomer me. I'll cry. This guy's alive, that's a problem. Ow. Okay, I don't think it's worth to go this way anymore. So we're just gonna go the normal direction now. I died. Now I'm going to cry. Ow. He jumped. Wait, he's incredible too. Ow. They don't die in one hit. This is an issue. That guy did though, so that's fine. Ow. These guys living a two-handed R1 is an issue. If they live a two-handed R1, I mistimed the roll. Ow. He shot me in the forehead. Please don't shoot me in the forehead. I have to kill this guy a second time. Did I just do less damage to him than the first time? Feels bad. I hate only doing 70 damage. We played Ring Around the Rosie with that guy, and then stabbed him in the back. I don't appreciated being stabbed in the back very much, but I thought it was funny. And that's all that matters. I'm quite concerned for what might await me up top. ASMR, hello Shy. We're going to be stabbing all these men, Shy. Very calm and calculated Dark Souls gameplay. Gold pine resin. Ow. This clown up top. How dare he? Oh, they are coming upstairs, that's an issue. Then we will wait patiently. Whoops. I jumped onto his head. Hey. Don't hold your shield up. Wait, I'm scared. Fight me, cowards. Ow. We're going to ignore the Black Knight. He is of little consequence. This lizard's movement is incredible. Do you see these rolls? Nice, large titanite shards. The best possible outcome. That means by the time that we reach Sen's fortress, we will be fully prepared. Time to fight the second boss, the Taurus demon. Excuse me. Ouch. I should have used a gold pine resin, but I did not. Instead, we will slowly whittle away at the beast like normal gamers. Excited pickle. His foot stepped on me. Second boss defeated. Victory achieved. I knew from the beginning that there was nothing to fear.
Hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now, no.
I find it strange. Look at the sun. Beautiful.
The way
I would happily help those around me, but use this to engage in jolly cooperation. to the third boss. Hello. Blast me with fire. He doesn't care much about me. I'm going to walk across your bridge, you know. If you don't stop me, okay. Well, I've never seen it done that way before, but that's another way to do it. Usually, I bait him to jump off the cliff with me. Very strange. Why am I in combat? Is it because you're over my home? Well, I guess I don't get to level up. That's quite alright. We will kill this guy like normal, and then watch this. You simply run over the top, avoiding the pig, avoiding the shield guy and archers, and then entering through the basement key area. Gaming. Ouch. That would have been an issue if he'd hit me. Now we can easily buy 9 Titanite, which is exactly enough to be able to afford to fully upgrade our items. This gives us a longsword plus 5, which is more than adequate to conquer the rest of the enemies in this area. However, before we do that, we need to go into the forest and obtain a handful of rings. By that, I mean 1 ring, as well as a bow and some arrows. With a bow and some arrows, we can easily headshot the archer who buffs the hollows at the top of the cathedral. Excuse me, I don't remember asking you for an invitation. I could obtain the wolf ring, but I will return here at a later date and get the wolf ring then. Instead, we will kill this crystal lizard for a blue titanite chunk. Oh, a normal titanite chunk. He was feeling generous today. Here's our bow. This bow will allow us to more easily shoot the wizard at the top. say more easily because without that bow we couldn't have shot the wizard at the top at all. See, that is the trick to bows, you need them to shoot things. Well, I suppose I could use a crossbow, however, I don't have one of those either, and it's a bit more of a pain to get. Write that down. This Titanite demon always scares me a little bit. Something about his large, hulking body. And his indomitable fighting spirit. Upgrading our strength and dexterity allows us to more easily fight the enemies, as it increases our damage stat equally with both options, as it is a C-scaling weapon in both strength and dexterity. The easiest way to deal with these hollows is simply to run behind and then backstab them. They tend to crumple over. Granted, that tends to be the easiest way to deal with most things in this game, as that is just the nature of this game. Where is this guy going? In my opinion, the easiest way to deal with him is through parrying his swings. It's not always easy, though, because I'm bad at the video game. Defeating him will always grant a single Titanite shard. After you defeat him, you can return over here and easily pillage the Firekeeper's soul. Before you do that, before we make our way forward, we will equip our bow, stand right behind this pillar, zoom all the way in, and take aim. This allows us to headshot our target with ease. It does occasionally aggro this man, but that's usually not a problem. With our longsword adequately upgraded, he should go down in a handful of hits. Ouch. Oh. I've made a terrible mistake. I fully expected to stagger him, but he stabbed me in the head. Which is somehow how it goes. Nerd, I cannot stand you, Posse. I can't believe how many people are here watching this meme. This is an interesting. I am sitting. You are correct. Dropped something? Nope, he's just shiny. I was excited. I thought I got a pretty treasure, but I did not. Ow. Ow. Don't die or you'll make fun of me. Don't make fun of me or I'll cry. If I cry, you won't like it very much because you'll feel awkward that a grown man is crying live on the internet. Crying ASMR. The person you kidnapped is crying ASMR. That's what that would be. Because that's how I feel. Kidnapped by this world. Forced to talk gently into a microphone for the internet as I play Dark Souls. I don't remember where I got the key for this from. Either way, he's free, so it doesn't matter. Ow. Do I want to... Where did you come from? Where did he come from? The illusion of free choice. Time for our third boss of the playthrough. Him crying is the absolute worst thing he can do. Oh my god. I haven't died to gargoyles in 5 years. It has been literal years since I've died to gargoyles. I don't even know what hit me to be able to knock me over like that. The run back. Just die. Thank you. I like to have these gold pine resins mapped better, but that death has royally scuffed me. Especially because now I don't even get to, yeah. Man. Dying was really just about the worst thing that could have happened, actually. Please stop flying. Oh my god. Why does he keep flying? There we go. I hate these gargoyles. Literally never in my life. Like, what on earth? How do I die to gargoyles twice? I'm nervous, clearly. What have you guys done to me? Please free me from this prison. Ow. We can just say I did it on purpose. Because, oh my god. Who doesn't want to fight gargoyles 3 times in a row after all? Well, there goes all my pine resin. That's how that's supposed to go. Not again. You're not fooling me a second time. Can you believe this garbage? Can you believe this garbage? I can't believe it took 3 tries to beat the gargoyles. If it was me one time, Shy, you game so hard. I am welcome anytime. There they come. Look, they're coming. They can't make it through the boss door though, because they suck at the video game. Actually, this could be an issue. Hold on. Never mind. Quadra-kill. Pentakill. Setuple kill. I'm very shiny and beautiful, as you can tell from my decrepit skin. The skinniness has nothing to do with my true beauty. Goodbye, Lautrec. Now I one-shot these guys. The absolute ease with which I destroy these enemies leaves the rest of them truly breathless. I chopped his toe. I am a toe chopper. Your sword attack swing dodged the arrow. Did that happen? I didn't see it. I believe you, though. Flex. Go Flex is the name of that song, I'm pretty sure. He jumped. If you knock on these houses, friends come out. Unfortunately, my knocks are too good, so it kills them through the wall. Ouch. That hurt. Hopefully. Whoa, that phantom and I both drank at the same time. I dodged late. First try, easy clap. Now we can use this chance to go to the depths. With that shortcut open, we can much more easily return in case a mistake happens that I do not foresee, which hopefully does not happen. but you never know. Broken straight sword. We can use the broken straight sword to do all kinds of things. Ow. Large ember git. I forgot to save Laurentius. Well, I guess this is no longer a power within playthrough, which actually will make some parts a little harder. Although I suppose I can go up the opposite direction, save Laurentius, rest at the bonfire, and obtain all my items that way. That might actually be the most optimal route. I don't actually know how you're meant to light this without that sewer chamber key. Always look above you for traps. If you look above you for traps, you'll more easily spot them, and be sure not to be caught in them in the future. There she is. Wait, source. Me. I am the source. I've saved Laurentius of the Great Swamp. And I got my cool new mask too. Somehow running through them, not backwards, is harder. But they all fell down, so it's okay. Slimy, slimy, slimy slimes. Silly, slimy, slimy slimes. I will use my large souls of a nameless soldier to purchase 3 more golden pine resin.
Thank you.
That was a fine trade. This is another place that you can use arrows to snipe the men. This one is not as simple. By using the arrows to kill the man, it is much easier to progress, as you will not have to deal with the gaping dragon being buffed. You're able to easily inflict over 1,000 damage to it as it first lowers its head. And another 1,000 damage. Easily besting the beast. After killing the gaping dragon, we will return back the one way we came in order to go to Blighttown. I think I didn't go up enough stairs. Oh, yes, I did. I got lost for a second. I was scared. From here, our next goal is to run past these enemies down to this ledge, and then jump to the Ayato. After jumping to the Ayato, we are placed directly next to the bonfire, which allows for us to much more easily traverse the rest of the level. I've been toxic while I was sitting at a bonfire. I have been toxic again while sitting at a bonfire. That's the only downside. Oh, those guys take 5? Oh my gosh. These guys take way too much hits to kill. I'm not a fan of anything that takes 5 hits to kill. 5 hits is like too many. Luckily, Blighttown is one of the easier areas once you know what to expect. There's very little that can catch you off guard if you know what is coming. Open up your cheat engine and put on one-hit kills. Shy, you're a genius. Genius. Where did you learn to be a genius? This guy I usually try and take out with a bow, but I learned you can hit him on his foot. I don't want to be toxic though. Feet. Hitting him on his feet. I've been toxic. This is bad. Well. At Duke. Ow. Why is this guy following me? Cease. Why did that guy follow me? I understand the little guy to an extent. Please move, thank you. That went really bad as soon as I got toxic. But that's okay. We no longer have to stand around and kill that guy. Died Omega Law. Feels bad, man. Oh god. Oh. My internet went out. Okay. I just got disconnected from the game after I reached the bottom. Well, I guess that's fine too. Didn't even give me purple moss clumps. I hate him. Blooming purple, rather. Luckily, we've made it to the bottom safely. Making it to the bottom safely will allow us to more easily advance. Excuse me, little chaos bug. I want your soul of a proud knight. Luckily, we evaded that with ease. No need to fear. We're masterful gamers. I want all my Estus in case something goes horribly wrong, so I will heal with this humanity. This way, even if something were to go horribly wrong, it won't really matter. No booba. I need you to decide 2/3 of the Pokemon I want to finish while the rest inevitably die. Well, which Pokemon do you want the most? Got Beldum, Ralts, and a Honedge. Honedge is the lame sword, right? Let him die. Nobody will miss him, especially not his mother. Hello, Shy Shy. I only speak the truth. In the Dark Souls ASMR stream. Did I even get hit fighting this enemy? I'm too good at the video game. Did I even get hit fighting that enemy? Booba. Boobies, Sag. No Booba. Booba defeated. Ow. Are you ready to kill even more sad creatures? I hope that the answer is yes. I just want Booba. That is valid and understandable. Would you like my Booba? At least big chest ahead is still a thing, that is true. Give Hoppy Booba. Who is Ash Famfrit? Ash Lightfame. Famfrit has some Booba if you want to see some Booba. I don't know what this voice is, but this is the voice I've decided on using. and you hear the rain. The rain falls down. It is storming very heavily. Excuse me, ceaseless discharge, while I ceaselessly discharge. All over chat. I would never be lewd. I am very pure. A pure boy doing pure things, such as ceaselessly discharging all over chat. I always wonder who the first person to find that trick was. I believe we will defeat Ornstein and Smo, and then call that the end of Dark Souls ASMR Part 1. With Ornstein and Smo defeated, we will have made it about halfway through the game, which seems to me a fitting stopping point. I don't want that item. Going away so soon, Saggies. Ornstein and Smo is still 2 areas away. Although perhaps we can go a bit further. Just beat the game. Okay, we'll see how far we get. Stuff tends to slow down near the end. Just because I'm bad at the video game, honestly. How did I dodge all those toxics? I'm actually crazy on the sticks. Oh. He fell off the cliff. Well, now what? Ouch. God. I hate those dogs. A lot. It is okay, though. I got the thing. That area is definitely one of the most annoying in the entire game, however. Due to having very little time to prepare, and due to the massive enemies, perhaps if I had had magic, or something similar. Did my stream freeze? Or is it just being dumb? Let's find out here. It might just be myself. Okay, it looks like it was just my own internet. Not letting me watch my own stream. I've now caught up to where I was in my previous playthrough that I was doing. Excuse me, Mr. Ogre Man. Excuse me, other Mr. Ogre Man. Do you like my sack, chat? I have a beautiful sack. Wouldn't you agree that I have a beautiful sack? Thank you. I love my beautiful sack. I just obtained the best pyromancy in the game.
Well, I think I'll be pleased if... Oh, really? But
Ah, I said no.
I'll be pleased. Yeah, wonderful. I'm fit.
I always forget that the first one is no.
Pyromancy. Goodbye.
This guy's lore is actually extremely fascinating, as in his lore, it implies that the pyromancy flame which he gave to me is not only a tool or a weapon, but is in fact part of the flame that burns within his soul. And I just think that lore tidbit is pretty neato, if you know what I mean. I think you're pretty neato. It goes both ways. Sen's fortress doesn't prove to be too much of a nuisance. I am hopeful, however, that I can complete it in a swift fashion. I cracked my back. I like that I feel just a little bit like a hooligan in the woods with this getup. I'm just wearing some stuff I found, and I put a sack on my head with a dented up shield. And sometimes that's all it takes to be successful. For first-time casual playthrough, Sen's is usually a source of trauma, but I find it tends to be fairly simple once you know what you're doing. Ow. Cannot believe this man just dodged this second blade. Oh God. I believe parrying the snake men is often the easiest way to get through this area. Shy as a doublade? What am I? Does that also mean that you didn't kill off the Hone Edge? What a shame. Shockingly, you're not dead yet. I'm the Talonflame? I'm incredible. Talonflame is a Poggers Pokemon too. Yeah, why am I not good at it? Seems like a mistake to me. There's my last two Titanite to upgrade my longsword to +10. enjoy fighting enemies that you cannot backstab. I think they tend to be slightly more interesting. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a little scary. I definitely did not want to take as much damage as I took from that enemy. That was pretty bad. But we got a divine blessing. And we got a rare ring of sacrifice. I just realized I'm still only wearing one ring. I guess I really haven't done much in this playthrough yet, have I? After Anor Londo, I will go through and collect the rest of the upgrades that I tend to get by this point. They haven't proved super necessary yet, but they may in the future. I don't need the key for the shortcut. Sen's Fortress is short enough. He does. You would too if you were getting chopped in the butt. This is the first boss I've ever one-shot, really? Luckily, or rather unluckily, he was at a very bad angle for me. But I think I might still one-cycle him. Oh, maybe not. Alright. Anor Londo. 40,000 souls. Wow, I didn't realize it was quite so many. Large chest ahead. Grab with both hands. Hopefully Anor Londo should be fairly quick. I can't imagine it would take me too long. I will say though, I'll only be live for about another hour. So however far we get in about an hour will be at the end of it. Simply because I need to go to bed to go into work tomorrow. And today has been a fairly stressful one. Speedrun time. Yeah, we'll see how far we can get in an hour. I forgot to upgrade my sword to +10. Let me do that now. Oh, I'm getting messages. And I got an email. That's okay. That's just how it goes sometimes. Not always something you can do about it. I'm sorry. I thought I had all those disabled, but it turns out I don't. So... Look how cute your dancing thing is. I love her. Is that in my channel? How did you find this? Ow. Wait, I just realized something. I'm pretty sure that the only boss I've died to is the gargoyles of all things. Who dies to the gargoyles? Me, I guess. Was it 3 times? I thought it was only twice. 3 wouldn't surprise me though. Because I beat them the 3rd time. Yeah, 3 attempts at the gargoyles. Hopefully Ornstein and Smo is a one-shot. It usually is, but my build's a little bit jankier than it tends to be at this point. Ow. I'm just gonna deal with that hit. Excuse me. Whoa, the painting guardian fell down here. What's he doing here? Who told you were invited? I'm pretty sure you are not invited to anything, Mr. Painting Guardian. How are you alive? What the heck's going on? These gargoyles are the biggest pain in this playthrough. Usually they're just chill, homie-esque, but these ones are freaking out. Can't believe they would do this. Can you believe they would do this? I can't believe they would do this. I do keep cutting off their tail, that's true. They might just be pissed because of that. Yeah, that's fair as well. I hadn't previously considered that. My bad, gargoyles. Ow. That sucks. Somebody fell off of the cliff. Look at Solaire at this bonfire. I want to kindle this one just in case something bad happens. Wow, that was like the worst possible angle for the stair jump. There we go. Easy. Now there's no need to worry. We can continue on like normal. Normal. Wait, I should open the shortcut. Well, who cares actually? Shortcut can blow me. That's what I've decided. Ornstein and Smo time. Ouch. Okay. Easy. That hit me. Okay. Smokestein and roll. First try. You're right, that one took a lot more than 5 shots. Gargoyles has still been the hardest fight. Just let that sink in. Why should I let it sink in? It won't pay any bills. You're right. You can ignore the gargoyles if you want. Huge chest ahead. Look at those titties. Soft and voluptuous. Booba. There. I got you back to the booba. Only took like what? 30 minutes? That's not so bad for booba. Let's go back to the forest now. I almost ran too far. Should I get the grass crest shield, you think? I suppose it's worth doing. I'm already all the way down here. Ouch. Why would he hit me? Why would he hit me like this as well? I can't parry him. Oh my god, I'm gonna die to this guy. Wait, this is bad. There. Not a problem. Where'd he go? Easy game for baby children. I'm just gonna use this because I think I would rather be able to buy weapons. Or not weapons, but the key instead. So, let's see. That only gave 4,000 less than Ornstein's soul. That's craziness. Silly plant men. Silly plant man. What do the plant men do? Do the plant men. Kill this guy. I don't want him in my life anymore. Hoppy said, do. What do the plant men do? Do the plant men do? I'll get myself killed if I want to. Hopefully, this proves to be a smooth and painless journey to Sith. That's not the tree I want to hit. This is. I got so confused. Ow. I didn't want to. I was going to let it live. It chose death when he tongued me. That's right. Only I may experience the true pleasure of being tongued like that. None other. Let me rest at the bonfire, please. Whose fault is it? Yours? Where'd he go? Kill all trees. Die. Perish. It's been a very long time since I've gone through the forest in this path. Excuse me, night guy. Excuse me, other night guy. Excuse me, bandit guy. I'm here to talk with Alvina. I'm now with Alvina. Thank you, Alvina.
And here,
Cat Covenant drink. Excellent. Meow blush. A beautiful cat. Excuse me, Mushman. I care not much for thee. I'll put the sack back on in a moment. What the heck are you doing up on that cliff, homie? Ow. The next goal is to obtain, I forget the name of it. I believe it's the Titanite slab from the Asylum Demon. I can obtain some feet as well. I don't know that I need feet, but I can obtain them if we so desire. I pressed the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller's A button, but that was the backstep button, which almost threw me off the cliff. I curl up like egg. Oh my god. Those were much more threatening than most all the other enemies in the entire game. Normal Torch Hollow 1. Ornstein and Smo 0. I've died to the normal Torch Hollows more than Ornstein and Smo. Please let me up. These guys suck. Holy crap. Ow. I hate the magic variant of these bosses. I truly think they suck. He do be doing something. Oh, I never grabbed the transient curse. That's my mistake. It's okay. The transient curse is fascinating because it afflicts you with the same debuff as curse, but temporarily, instead of forcing your health to be chopped in half. The other thing that is extremely interesting is you can actually use the cursed ailment that you can receive from the petrified toads to smack the ghosts, just like you would with transient curse. The unfortunate thing is you cannot use power within with a transient curse, which means if I get to the 4 kings before the 5 minutes are up, I cannot use my power within buff. I also can't hit that ghost to save my life. Power within is also an interesting spell because it burns the user alive, but in return, you get 50 to 100% increased weapon damage. It causes some very serious damage while it's up. Excuse me. The other part of the transient curse that I find to be extremely interesting is just how effective it is. Ow. Where am I going? This is not where I want to go. I'm lost. Oh dear. Ow. The other thing I find interesting about Power Within is just how effective it can make some fast weapon builds. Much like a large weapon build is able to do a large amount of damage per swing, with the Power Within and a light weapon, you can easily do just as much damage per swing without the downside of less mobility. This is an issue. Never mind. It is possible to shoot this man to free. This is the key. Thank you. I can't believe we've gotten so few transient curse drops. Can you pass that part without transcendent power? Yes, you can. The reason that I'm able to pass that while getting hit was actually not due to the transient curse, but instead was due to having poise. All the transient curse does is makes you able to hit the ghosts back. Poise from the wolf ring is what is allowing me to take their hits and continue moving. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of ghosts. Ow. I'm still lost. Here's the exit. The key to the seal is this, which pushes this lever and opens the door, revealing the truth of what is behind New Londo. That is to say, just a lot of bodies and general grossness. It's not that fascinating. We can, though, step on this elevator and view what lies below. No booba, no care, Sagis. True. That is exactly the case. Instead of booba, we have body. Ew, stinky body. Body and Dark Wraith. Wow, I can't parry in this game anymore. I've always found Dark Wraiths extremely fascinating enemies. I like their movesets, and I wish I could have one just like them. Unfortunately, their longsword is just a standard longsword moveset. No fun allowed. You can see due to the way that my particle effect is no longer gray and glowing, my transient curse has worn out. The Great Magic Shield is a counter to their Soul Suck or to the ghosts. Ow. You attack it, and they use that grab. Oh, I don't know if Great Magic Shield is a defense to the grab. I've never tried. I think magic is actually the type of build I've used the least in this game, so I'm not really sure if Great Magic Shield works that way. It might. I know Great Magic Barrier heavily reduces a lot of the explosion damage in this game, but I don't know if Great Magic Shield functions the same as that. It very well may. Very large ember. I'm distinctly lacking in chunks, however. Well, let's just roll off here. I came from that way. I know there is another Dark Wraith and his chunk right over this way. Excellent. I'm going to Homeward Bone for now, because I'm ready to upgrade my longsword to a higher rank. Once I upgrade my longsword a bit more, I'll be able to more easily defeat the Four Kings.
saying you've been... Well, you need...
There we go. I was confused. I figured I had to go over a page.
Don't get yourself...
If I can find 3 more Titanite chunks, then I will be ready. Hopefully, you should find 3 more chunks throughout the course of killing crystal lizards and exploration. Now, I can show you one of my favorite shortcuts, because it doesn't actually feel intentional, and that's what makes me enjoy it as a shortcut. It's one of those shortcuts that feels truly unique, which I think is extremely fun. This shortcut effectively involves the fact that all of New Londo is loaded after you lower the water level, which allows you to jump from the upper New Londo area straight down to the lower New Londo area by going through the water. There is a way, if I remember correctly, that involves parry walking to enter lower New Londo while the water is still raised. However, I don't know how to do that glitch, and instead I choose to lower the water normally and then leap. What you do is you come right over here where these transient curses are, roll onto the ledge, and then off you go. That's all there is to it. That takes us right to the end. That's it. It takes it from one of the longest run backs to one of the shortest. Yeah, that poise literally saved my life. It's possible to walk right off, but I'm always afraid I mess it up, so I don't usually do it. I just go to the end instead. Dude. I killed him too fast. Don't throw magic at me. Thank you. Instead of fighting 4 kings, we're going to fight 3 kings. If you do enough damage, it's possible to speedrun their spawns, and in some cases skip kings entirely. Luckily, we did 2 and a 9th kings. Hooray. This allows us to unlock the secret covenant, the Dark Wraiths, by completing the 4 kings. 4 kings was too scared. They gave up after 2 and a 9th. If you ignore Frampt the entire time and allow yourself to join Frampt to talk to Cave, you're able to join his covenant, the Dark Wraiths.
What is it?
The Dark Wraiths is one of the rarer covenants to join simply due to the fact that you have to kill the 4 kings first before you kill the rest of the bosses. And then you can return to the Abyss whenever you need. I would like to enter your covenant. I am now a Dark Wraith. Being a Dark Wraith gives you the Dark Hand. And then, if you use and offer 10 humanity, you can receive the Dark Eye Orb, which does not break no matter how many times it's used. I believe our next goal will be Gravelord Nito, because I think we can probably kill him before the day is over. I'm actually going to go ahead and use the rest of our boss souls here. Do we want to do Nito first, actually? No, I think we're actually going to do the Witch of Izalith instead. I didn't get the Chaos Sister bonfire, which means we have to go back down there manually. That's a pain. I should have known that I'd be changing my mind. But I wanted to Homeward Bone after killing Ceaseless Discharge to save some time. I believe the entirety of Lost Izalith should only take us about the same amount of time as Nito. It's also more boss fights, so it'll be a little bit more action-packed. I knew I should have activated the Chaos Servant bonfire. What an oversight. Heartened to believe we're back here already, after so recently killing Quelaag. However, that's just how it goes. After all, this game is truly short. This has been fun, though. It's been gentle and easy on my throat. And I've been able to play one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite game of all time. Excuse me, Mr. Boulder Man. This isn't Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringer. You were right. This isn't Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringer. This is Dark Souls by FromSoft. I've been frustratingly trying to relearn the Scholar opener, so it's good to have something to watch. That is good. I always enjoy throwing on a good stream in the background. Now, I wouldn't call my stream a good stream, but it is a stream, and it's in the background. And sometimes that's all that matters. Well, thank you, Shy Shy. That's very kind. I still can't believe the only boss who's killed me so far is gargoyles, of all things. It almost feels like an elaborate joke, except I'm not funny enough to think of that joke. I'm just bad at the game. Ow. Okay. That was almost embarrassing. Demon Ruins feels like such a cop-out. They truly could have done so much, and instead they just plastered this place full of previous bosses from the early game. And I suppose it is one way to show how much our player character has grown in strength. But it's not a very interesting way to show how much our player character has grown in strength. This worm is freaking out too much. My weapon broke. Okay. Was it my longsword? Nope, it was not my longsword, it was my dark hand. Well, at least the dark hand doesn't cause issues if it's broken. I can't believe that. That's so frustrating. Give me this. If anything, who knows, maybe there's some weird arbitrary bug that makes it so if you have a broken pyroflame, your power within just doesn't hurt you as much. Luckily that doesn't seem to be the case. Or it does seem to be the case, it's just not buffing my attack power though, which is a problem. Because I really do rely on this thing to buff my attack power. Well, maybe it is.
climb that tree. You would be correct. The guy I got my slab for was also the tutorial boss, but special. I don't think it'd be far-fetched to say that they really didn't care about the Lost Izalith. It's one of the least imaginative places in this entire game. It also gives an insanely small soul count compared to a lot of the other things that we do in this game. Luckily, however, we're almost done with the Lost Izalith. So it shouldn't take us too much longer. Are you kidding me? Of all the ways to die, it would be by walking in the lava for half a second too long. I guess we'll put this on then. How annoying. I just wanted to get over to where it's safe to fight. You know, like a good boy. See if I can leap across this. I got a Discord message. Let's read that while we wait. Why is he taking so long? Oh, okay. This demon centipede has been very, very weird. Extremely weird demon centipede fight. Of all my demon centipede fights, that was probably the weirdest one. He didn't want to approach. He stood in the lava. He hit me with a grab attack that I didn't even know he had. All sorts of weirdness. So much fun to be randomly hit by attacks that you didn't even know existed. Why didn't I use that ring before, SMH? I know. How foolish of me, truly, to have forgotten about this ring. It makes such an awful sound. It really does. I would greatly prefer if it never made that sound, but sadly, it always makes that sound. The lava is also eye-searing, and effectively one moving texture, just in case this area couldn't get any worse. Luckily for us, the Lost Eye. Ouch. I didn't know that that had a hitbox there. The things you learn. What is going on? The things you learn at GDQ. Truly. Luckily, we're just about at the end here. Not much else to do in the Lost Izalith. Run past some boys. Fight a boss. If any boss in the game will kill me, it'll be this one. Or gargoyles. I do, however, want to kill Solaire for his cool hat. Oh. Wait, where's the way forward then? Excuse me. Is this not a invisible wall? Or is it down? I believe it may be down over the tree. Because where did I run from? I ran through here. Down, perhaps. Ah, yes. And then across the bridge, that is correct. Here we are. Now we've remembered. This Titanite demon, I remember being distinctly jacked for whatever reason. Yep. I don't know why he's so jacked, but he is. Is it the reason he two-shots you? Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure most enemies at this point would two-shot me. I do not have very much vitality or endurance at this point in the game. But he did definitely kick my butt pretty hard. Potentially should put on the ring of the wolf ring, which would allow me to take a hit or two, but I don't really want to. That's the attack we wanted. If he leaps, it's a fair bit easier to slide under him, which prevents a lot of the garbage that can occur. Here's a crystal lizard as well. Hello, crystal lizard. Please do not run. Hello, you little guys. You weirdos. They must all die. I will not allow you to take Solare's son, which I'm pretty sure is a side quest I failed at anyways. Sunlight maggot. Perfect. Now it is time to kill the bed of chaos. Hopefully we can slip past this guy again. That would be optimal. I'm not entirely sure that it will be possible, but chaos. It's time to kill chaos. Excuse me. Ouch. He hit me with chaos. Excuse me. Ah, I ran too far. Excuse me. Here it is. The bed of chaos. Chaos got a slide. Starting to wonder if Chaos was actually the good guy. Because Chaos has a slide. After you whip Chaos once, my recommendation is leave the game entirely and try again from the beginning. If you go back and forth, it makes your controller vibrate a lot for some reason. I've gone the wrong way. And one more time. He makes fire like whoa. Oh. I almost died right at the end. Die. I believe I have to call it here, sadly. Well, 4 bosses from the end. Let's see if I can finish it out, but one moment. If it goes past 10, we have to end. However, I believe we can finish this out because I don't think it will take me an entire hour to beat the rest of the game. If I were to do things normally, it might take an hour, but I believe I'm going to try to skip as much as possible. Primarily for my own sanity. But I believe Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants should only take me 5 or 6 minutes. On pace for world record? Absolutely not. But it's nice to believe we are. Excuse me, Necromancer. Then I will believe. Excellent. That's all I ever wanted from you, Shy Shy. Stupid bone wheel, stupid bone wheel, stupid bone wheel. No, the damage is the same, but it makes it far easier to recover from a roll. Father, the worst mask. Close fight, extremely difficult. Let's go ahead and put my old clothes back on because I like them a bit more. Daddy? I did indeed get the mask of the father after all. Excuse me, giant. Excuse me, giant. I don't think I'll die, but there's always that chance, so it's worth it to rest at this bonfire. It's not going to interact with patches, so I don't really need to. Excuse me, dog. forgot these guys existed. These guys are actually pretty annoying. Ouch. That one I can ignore. And that one goes away for me. He thinks he's trapping me, but he actually just helps. The boss from just a second ago is now a common enemy, as it should be. Considering it only takes 5 hits to kill these guys. Ouch. He is scared. Ah, it's so hard to dodge that. I did not want to backstab that guy. Ah. I hate trying to dodge that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Good night, Grave Lord Nito. It was a good fight, I guess. He did his best, at the very least. No, we're gonna try and knock out the rest of the game. We're right at the end, Shy. We can do it. It should only be about, I don't know, 25 minutes maybe, if I do this next place well. Duke's Archive is usually the one that takes me the most time, but I think we can do it. I do need to sleep, but now I just want to beat Dark Souls. I have to. I think we should be done before 9:45. Just about 30 more minutes, I believe, if that. Not gonna do all bosses, but we didn't quite do any percent. Killed effectively all the bosses in the beginning of the game at the very least. I think that counts for something. Sometimes you just gotta get in the zone. Okay. I don't even know what hit me, if I'm being entirely honest with you. I'm guessing that guy. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that guy had a multi-hit move. Which I didn't know about. I don't know if I've ever gotten chain hit by him before like that. Very interesting. Everything. Yeah, I think I got hit by everything. That actually sounds right. You know, sometimes that's just how it goes. You just get hit by everything. At the very least, I don't think this will be double-digit deaths. I don't remember. I know Anne Orlando was deathless. Blighttown had 1 death. Tome of the Giants was deathless. This place had 1 death. The Depths was deathless. Most of my deaths were right at the beginning of the game, if I remember correctly, which is not too bad. It's how it goes sometimes. Let's go around the long side. This is what I should have done from the beginning. I don't know why I didn't do this. Because then you can easily sneak right up here. Plenty of crystal titanite. Twinkling titanite, even. Love me a rare ring of sacrifice. Wait, I should probably rest at this bonfire. That bonfire lit. That's right. That is a lit bonfire. Excuse me, snake ladies. Yes, you're all beautiful. I truly do believe so. Excuse me. Luckily, we can just easily flip this off to stop the snake lady's rampage. Would have been neat to leave it on, perhaps. That third one was an 8 out of 10. I agree. Truly beautiful snake ladies. They're all stuck though. How'd you get stuck here? Hey. I didn't want to have to do it to you. You forced my hand. Can you believe they've done this? I can believe they've done this. Sometimes the snake ladies just get too close. You're forced to make a move. But not in like a sexy way. In like a oops, I killed you with a sword way. Excuse me, Snake Man. Excuse me, other Snake Man. Why are you all here? What is wrong with you? Sometimes you just have to let it happen, Shy. It's just how it goes. Sometimes you don't get a lot of a choice. In this case, my hand was forced. They plunged the sword into their own chests. I did nothing of my own accord. I forgot how long this area was if you don't do the Duke's Archive skip. Unluckily for me, I never learned how to do the Duke's Archive skip. I really need that guy to not kill me, you know what I mean? Excuse me, Crystal Hollow. I believe this is right. Nope. I believe I'm wrong about it being right. Well, hold on. No, maybe that was right. I always get so turned around in here. If this is where I can flip out onto this, then this is right. Okay. There we go. Ow. I will rest at this bonfire. Oh, I got an extra Estus flask. Thank you, kind soul. I wonder who gave that to me. Truly a hero. Thank you, Lego. I appreciate that. Now I have one more thing that I can use when I'm stupid and get slapped around, because that tends to happen frequently. Lego is truly my hero in this trying time. Alright, let's see if I remember this movement. Look at all these messages. People are truly gamers. Thank you, gamers. Shouldn't be too much of a cheat. I walk on the sky, I am cheater. See if the scale is down. Alright. We're gonna finish out the game at level 69. Nice. Nice. Oh, I should rest on the bonfire. I believe we'll be able to finish it out right around the 3-hour mark. Those beeps are probably so loud. I apologize so heavily. Hopefully this is just about done. I believe we'll be finishing right around the 3-hour mark, which, you know, I think is a pretty good stream. Ow. That hurt. Oh my gosh, you Goomba stomped my head. Can you believe the audacity of that man? To Goomba stomp my head. Me? Ow. He did not give me the good attack to start with. That's okay. No 3-hour finish, though. It's alright. We go again. He's so sick. I really, really like Gwen. I really like Goomba stomping that night too. He always stutters back like, goodbye, Gwen. Thanks everyone for coming to Dark Souls ASMR. I know it wasn't really all that ASMR-y, but I hope we all had a good time. And maybe in the future, Dark Souls 2 ASMR. Yeah, you came. Heck yeah. Dark Souls 3 ASMR. I don't know. I probably won't complete those in a single sitting, but I truly do appreciate all your time. Thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be seeing you all another day. Let's do it. Alright, gamers. Talk to you all later. Bye.